Hi, it's Rachel back again. I'm just going to do a quick flip through of my new journals. I have some more to come. I just have to finish them off, and they'll be coming over the next few days. So two of these are already sold. So I'll start with the one that's available, and then I'll show you the other two quickly. They will have their linen or hemp bags that I normally make with them, but I haven't had a chance to make them yet, so I won't show those today. So this is a fabric cover. It's stitched onto canvas, and it's all, well, not all, but almost all antique fabrics. Some are French, some are Italian, some are English, and there's also mixed hemp and laces. And this was the edge of a beautiful linen tea towel that I had. I think I gave a piece to Jessica, and I love the fringe on it, so I was really thrilled to be able to include that in the journal. And we have an antique, an old painting from the 1700s on the cover. And then I made a lace pocket. This is one of my tags here and one of my printables on the back, and I just love it because you can see the grain of the linen there, and then the beautiful handwork on it. So I really think that's really cool. And then I used one here and just put a little card in there. That's just white, but you can use that for journaling or attach a photograph or whatever you like. And this is a Stamperia paper. Now this is a new kit that I bought, and I can't remember, and I forgot to put the link in my other video, so I'll go and fix that as well, and I'll have to put a link below when I remember. Just some old book pages from this was from one of the altered books that I did before I went to Australia, so most of those books were from the 1800s. So I still have a lot of those papers, and I am going to make paper packs. So this is from this new kit that I have, so, and the pocket as well. So I'll have to give you that information because I can't remember where they came from. And that's an old geography book, and then just a little journaling card. This is one of my photographs that I took in the villa in Lago Maggiore. Some old music paper, just a detail of a painting, old Snoopy paper and a tag. Snoopy paper, it was a notebook, and so the grid paper is from there. It's vintage. I've attached that together. This is an old civil law book. It's from 1899, and this one is French. This is one of my printables. Here's a little pocket. Now this is vintage ephemera garden. This is Artie Mays. This is an old calendar. This is from the New York Public Library. Most of the things I put in sort of free, so they can, that's one of my tags that I made, so that whoever purchases this book can decide where to put them and what to do with them. So I kind of call them semi-nude, so I don't embellish them too much because I want that to be somebody else's decision, because where I might go down and stick something, you might like to put a photograph or something like that. So this is William Morris. That's the other side of my my photograph. This is just a New York Public Library image, and I just thought that's beautiful. That page is one of my favorites. This is from this new kit that I bought, and I can't remember. And that's just some ephemera. This is from the New York Public Library. This is the other side of the Stamperia. This is that other new kit that I bought with the washi, and this also comes from another kit. And I think, how beautiful is that? Just love it. You may notice my beautiful embroidered tray cloth behind. Lulu ironed that for me, so I thought I might as well put it out because it's very pretty. So this is a little pocket here, and then I got this idea from Luna Rosu. I love her journals. She doesn't make enough of them, not fast enough, and I have all these old letters, and I've saved some from the New York Public Library, and I like to print them out, but I hadn't thought to print them out on tea dyed paper. So it just makes them look as old as they actually were when they were written. So I thought that's really cool, and that's just something you can write on. I don't really tea dye very much, as you know, but I do have a bundle that I had done a long time ago, and I don't really use, but I think I will use it for that sort of thing when I want to, because I do love the old letters. So, and I am going to be scanning my old letters. They are really stunning. This is one of my printables here. So I will be doing that, and I'm going to print them out on the tea dyed paper. This is from a textbook. I'm rambling because I've been working all day. I woke up at 4:20. I don't sleep very much. This is from that new kit that I bought. Now this is one of my favorite bits of paper. Now whoever purchases it, maybe just put some washi in it just to reinforce it. 1801. So this is I think Gypsy. So I can't remember who bought the book that I had altered. 1801. So I've got a lot of the papers, and that is really special, but just maybe reinforce it there. This is a little envelope. I'll put a little card in there, and then some more from that kit. Bought two from two different places, and I can't remember this was as well. It's just a tag. Some more handwriting, more from the kit, a doily, just an old public domain image. This is also very old, from the 1800s, and I think I've used that a lot in some of making my tags videos. And that's by an Italian painter. I can't remember his name. This is Edith Holden, and then this is a Tsunami Rose bifold. I love those, so I just clipped that in there. And then this is one of the tags that I made, and I made this in one of my very early videos, and it was a envelope that I turned into a pocket. So I thought it's good because it's quite thick. I thought it's quite good for this journal, because this journal can expand quite a lot. And so that's a pocket, but also behind is a pocket as well. So that's that journal. Now this one is available, and hopefully by the time I publish this video, I'll have put it in my shop. And just bear in mind, it will have a pretty linen-y bag that will go with it, so that way it can be protected when you're carrying it around. So that's the first one. Now these two are sold, as I mentioned before, but I'll just do a quick flip through. So again, or you probably see these fabrics repeat. They're my favorites, and I had made a big bag out of that embroidery a while back, and so we'll just open it, and it's similar style, so maybe I'll flip through fairly quickly. Just a journaling sort of card, and one that I made a while ago, one of my printables. I don't think I've published that one yet. This one I have. Absolutely love it. You'll notice I've been using it everywhere. And then here I have a flamingo and just a journaling card and a pocket. And this is not Edith Holden. This is the other book, The Cottage. I'll just get it. Sorry, I'm still here. Here we go. I never remember. A Victorian Flower album. It's really gorgeous. So I just love that. And then this is just a vintage sort of card that I've printed. Some public domain images. Another very old piece of paper, one of my tags that I made in one of my previous videos. Some paper. One of my favorite handwriting. I might have to scan some of that before I run out of it. Another sort of postcard. This is part of the calendar that I have from the 1960s. Beautiful image. Nice pocket and a journaling card. This is from Artie Mays. Some old music paper. Edith Holden. Love that. This paper's this kit's one of my new favorites. And then that's that beautiful sort of washi kit, and then some lovely printouts and some cute tags. plenty of spaces to write and stick photographs and make it your own. And that's a tag that I made. And then this is just a printout, and I thought it would be nice to write on, and beautiful, the other side of the handwritten paper. Oh, I haven't done a flip through for a while, just a little journaling card. This is from one of these new kits that I bought, William Morris. The other side of the Victorian Cottage Garden, another Tsunami Rose bifold. I love that. And that's that new paper that I showed, the paper pad, the other day. And this is one of my printouts of this gorgeous old card that I have, and I just made a little journaling card to go in there. It's really pretty, and that is, I think, I can't remember where that one came from. I can't remember if it was a biodiversity one or a New York Public Library. And then this is from a book that I have about the flora around in our area. Just some plain paper. So that's folded like that, but you could attach something there, make it a flip out. And then that's just a little journaling card on, this is that old French magazine from 1900. Snoopy paper, that's one of my printouts. Geography book. This is another printout that I have. I like to use those for pockets or tuck spots. And then you have a journaling card and another small one. And that's one of my favourite old paintings. And that's from Nostalgia Graphic Land. I've learnt their name. It's very complicated. 1801 paper. Another botanical image. Journaling card. Antique wallpaper. And let me see. Another tag that I made. I love that image too. William Morris. Let me see. Another tag. An old painting. I think that painting's from the 1800s. Oh, and this is a Artie Mays envelope that I've just clipped on there. Another gorgeous image. And then we're coming to the end. Oh, that one bent. I'll have to swap that out. That's just a tuck spot. And then there's a few tags in here. This is a pocket I made a while ago in a video. Some journaling tags. This is from the new kits that I bought. Oh no, is that from Artie Mays? I think it is. And then this is from a new kit that I bought. I just love those images. And then this is from the New York Public Library. And also here is a little pocket if you have something small that you want to slip in there. So I have to remember to take the bent one out. So that's that one. And then the last one is this one, which is one of my favorites. That's the back. Off screen I am. Gorgeous. I love this mustardy sort of yellow and the navies. It's one of my favorite color combinations. And I put an antique peony image on the front. And this gorgeous linen my mum gave me. It's vintage or antique French fabric that she had that she didn't want anymore. So in here I have a trim sort of pocket. Oh, and these are two of the longer tags that I made. I love those. I don't think I showed you those in the other video. So I just did my usual collaging on the back. And that's just a little piece of one of my printable trims that I put there. I'm loving the texture that they create. So this is having a blank. I think that's Tsunami Rose, and this is Tsunami Rose as well. This is a very old French book from the 1860s, I think. Italian painter. This is a pocket with a little journaling card in it. One of my printables. Just some craft paper. Postcard. Is that a Joshua Reynolds? I think so. Here's a little pocket, and this image is from the New York Public Library. And the texture of this really old paper is really wonderful. It's very thick. That's Vintage Ephemera Garden from my new kit that I can't remember. Carta Paglia, the straw paper that I use. Then Vintage Ephemera Garden. This is Tsunami Rose, just another pocket here. This is from a kid's textbook, an Italian textbook. Not textbook, notebook. I just stapled a piece of vintage fabric there, so you can flip it up. A la Amity Bloom and Luna Rosu, they do that a lot. I don't normally do that, but I just saw that piece and I liked it there. Yeah, I liked it there, so I put it. So that's just a tag. Vintage Ephemera Garden, doily. So, you know, the style is pretty similar. This is just a tag that I got in a kit, and I stitched a little bit of antique lace on there. This is another tag that I made. I don't think I showed you. I love that one. And I just put it in this little belly band made with that old scanned brocade. This is Nostalgiographic Land. I won't tell you everything. This is a tag that I made. I think I did the video last week sometime. Little journaling card. And then this is a printable that I will be having available. I just love it. It's antique. This antique trim that my aunt gave me, and I won't use it because it's just too special. But I scanned it and it turned out really well. And then this is just a little envelope. Then this is Tsunami Rose, or is it Artie Mace? I can't remember. You guys probably know. That's a tag. I think I showed you that tag already that I made. And then another pocket here. Gorgeous image. Geography book, and that was some more antique wallpaper. Just an old image. This is paper from 1801, which I love. Another old fresco image. Another journaling card. Nearly there. And let me see. Another journaling card. Another journaling card, old music paper. And then the back. I put a little tuck spot here, and then I have this envelope, which is one of the first that I ever made, and I also made that a tuck spot under there as well. So that is it. I hope to come back with some more, and I hope you're all well, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.